Hi friends! Welcome to another vlog. It's Thursday today, sometime in the afternoon, and I am going to paint now. I feel like I haven't painted for ages. I was trying to do all sorts of other things and other types of creativity, but I was also really upset this week because I tried to make some stickers and everything just went wrong. I tried to make my printer work, didn't work, and it was just one disaster after another, and now it's all on my floor because I just can't deal with it. So I threw everything on the floor and it's just under my chair now. And I thought, you know what, I just have to take a break and paint something instead without a meaning, and then try again, because we don't give up in here, do we? So I had this idea about getting back to painting my dreamy tarot card deck. I had this idea last year and I really got into it, and then I stopped because I felt like my style wasn't quite refined yet and it wasn't really what I wanted, and it made me feel really upset and kind of like, well, but I will work on this project for many months and then I will hate the result, which might happen regardless. But what I decided to do is to just start painting and hopefully like every single painting separately, and then hope that the style will evolve as I progress in painting the deck, but that will also kind of tie the deck together, because if you've ever held any tarot cards, the deck is divided into three, let's say, sections, or let's say two sections. One section is almost like a regular playing card, so it goes from ace or 1 all the way to 10, and then it's like the guy and the knight and the queen and the king. And then we have that's called minor arcana and the court cards, and then we have the major arcana. And the major arcana is sort of an idea of a journey, which starts with a 0 as a fool card. You are kind of this person. In my favorite tarot deck, which is a thought tarot, the fool is kind of a pan. It's a person without the gender or identity. It's like an empty slate. You are at the beginning of your journey, you don't know yet what you want, you haven't learned much, and then as you progress throughout your journey, through the self-discovery, the person goes through all these phases in a way. That's how I see it. So the major arcana is all these phases of self-discovery, from 0, this empty slate, until the becoming one with the universe, let's say, or transcending. Depends how you see it. Anyway, so I think the idea that my style will progress as the making of the tarot deck progresses is actually not that horrible, because that's the whole idea of the tarot. Different phases of a human existence and experience. So I'm just going for it. And the first card I'm going to paint today is the Hermit. And why that is because I just feel like a hermit these days. So I feel like painting what I can relate to the best is just a great start. I mean, there are 78 cards, so whatever, right? And the Hermit card, it's a lot about introspection. So it's about kind of, you know, it's actually what it is. It's hermit. So you're closing off into yourself and you're trying to find the answers inside, mainly. So then I'm going to, I got this idea, and I think that this is sort of how that idea of introspection and finding the ideas inside of the answers inside of yourself could look like. So it's sort of a girl or a person sitting in the room, and the room is dark and there is a bit of light shining from the side, like the night light, and then there is a light shining from the lamp on the table, and the person is like drawing something, because that's my idea, or writing, of introspection and finding the answers, is to kind of try to get it from here to there. So that's what I'm going to try to paint. I very rarely paint with like a full page paintings, because I think it's super scary, especially with the watercolor, because there is so much that can go wrong. But I decided I can't be afraid of it anymore. So I have a sketch. Let me show you really quickly. I kind of sketched it. It's a very ugly sketch, but that's how I sketch, friends. Let me wait. I will just make it darker, because I think that's gonna be better. There. So it's this girl sitting in the room, and there is like a night sky on the roof, because that's what I always wanted, a messy table, and the light is kind of shining from the window and then from the lamp. So there will be different angles of like levels of light, which I really think could be amazing with the watercolor. And I mean, I might even paint every card in a different technique. Who cares? I'll just go with whatever feels right. I'm doing it. Don't try to stop me or convince me otherwise, okay? I'm not ready, but I'm doing it anyway. And so what I'm going to do, and what I usually also don't do, is I'm gonna do the line work first. So I'm going to sketch all the lines of the drawing, and I want to have it very clean, bold lines, and I think I'm gonna try something really stupid, like pink maybe, because I think that could look interesting, or like, I don't know yet, I'll see. So what I'll do first, I am using these Prismacolor Color Erase pencils, because they are much, whatever, it doesn't work, and they're much better than the actual regular, what is it called, pencil, like lead pencils, because they smudge a lot. So sometimes when you paint with watercolor over them, they mix together the gray of the pencil together with the color, and it gets all muddy. And I want it to be very sharp and clean. So when you use these Prismacolor Color Erase, you can erase them easily, but they also don't smudge. So I usually use blue or red for all the lines, because I don't know, I like it that way. So I will sketch it first with the pencil, and once I'm happy with it, I will use some kind of marker to like finalize the lines, and then I will be coloring. So I want the areas of the color of the drawing to be very defined, so I don't have to stress too much about the colors, and I can say, okay, here the light goes like that, there is a triangle of this particular color. And I think that could look really cool, because then we have to imagine then this whole painting has to shrink into this little card. So I think the mistake I did originally, and if you want to see the original paintings, I think I have painted maybe 25 at least of the cards. I can do a little other videos. So if you want to see, let me know in the comments. I still like them, but I don't think that's how I want my cards to look like. Anyway, so I think the artwork has to be very clean and bold for you to be able to get the message when it's in this tiny card, right? And what I'm going to also do with my tarot deck is I am going to, instead of writing Hermit, because what the hell does that even mean, I'm gonna write like a quote instead on the card. So if you are a beginner, you will instantly get some kind of affirmation or a message from the card, rather than having to have a book and Google. Because then if you have a sentence, if it's Hermit, it's like whatever. But if it says time for let's say time for introspection, you can already get ideas what that means without having to read any other definitions. That's what I'm going for. I want to bring the beautiful tarot to more people, so you can use it as a tool for self-discovery rather than some woohoo magical tool. Anyway, went on tangent there, digressed a lot, but I'm going to sketch it now, and once I sketch it I will show you. I tried to film the sketching several times, but my lines are so thin you can't see shit on the video. So I'm going to skip that. I will show you when the lines are done, and then we will progress to coloring. So that's very exciting, and I think this one will be mainly blue because it's night, right? And then the colors on the face and on the table will be the light sources. And I have to decide what I think. I'm gonna go for like peach. I don't really like yellow. I will see. I'll see. We can decide that later. So I'm gonna go and sketch now, and I will be back with you once the sketch is done, unless I lose it in between, hate it, and never finish. If that's gonna be the case, then you will see me later with some other activity. Okay, so I thought I would show you the sketch. Let me just stand up maybe. So this is what I sketched. It's like a girl in the hoodie writing or drawing her feelings out, and then she has this really cute floral lamp. So then there will be like a source of light going like that, and another source of light going like that from the window, and then there will be the stars. I'm not so sure about these walls yet. I think I will have to see. Maybe they will just be different shades of blue because it's like a dark room, and just with some outlines of something. And yeah, do I love it? I don't know, but I will not learn to love what I paint without painting, so I just have to go for it, and I will try to color it now and see what happens. But the idea is there, so let's go. what do I think about it so far? Hate it. You guessed it. Okay, so the problem is too many colors, and I don't know, because you see this is the light kind of coming, so I want the sections to be different darkness. Of course, this is the first layer. With the watercolor, it's a lot of layering, so you kind of have to be patient and take it one layer at a time. Nonetheless, hate it. I think her posture is really stiff. I wish she was more slouched. I mean, it's not horrible, and I can still finish it. Sorry that I'm like chewing. I just ate like a bag of chips and I have them everywhere. So I think I can still, you know, finish it and fix it, but the colors are just strong. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this and I will try to color it digitally, because sometimes that is much easier because it's so easy to change the colors, but also maybe it will just help me to visualize, and then I can repaint it again, or, you know, layer other color, because if I use gouache I can just paint over the watercolor and it's gonna be all good. So I think I will just take a photo with my iPad, trace it in a way and try to color it in my iPad and see what happens, because this is not going where I would like it to go. So let's try. Okay, so this is the original sketch, and I imported the photo now in here, and I lowered the opacity very low, and then I take a new layer, choose some kind of pen, and I can start sketching. I'm not very good in digital drawing yet, but it's just much easier because like you can color things easy. You can also change the colors as easy as you want to, but you can also use different pencils to get the textures and to get the, you know, the feeling that you're painting. So I think I'll just have to give it a go, because you can get quite a good result. And maybe it will be easier for production of the tarot cards if they are painted digitally, because then there is no problem with printing and stuff. So let's see, I'm gonna just sketch it now and try to fix some of the things I didn't like, and then also try to make like a color palette. I know this sounds like so much work, but this is just a way for me, so I'll just do it this way. So let's see what happens. Hey, Anton. Hello. Hey. Would you like some treats? Wait. Very good. Good boy. Now, here. Come, no. No. Ah. Hi friends! So this week didn't go that well. And let me show you my room because that very much reflects the state of my mind right now. Yeah. So I think it's time. So I'm going to put on some music and clean and organize everything up. Hopefully that's gonna make my brain feel better as well, and then we can try to make something beautiful afterwards. While I'm cleaning up, I'm also of course finding thousands of things I want to show you like a little child. So I have to show you the fabric I got last week because I went to the dentist, or this week actually, and I was supposed to get my implants, but they didn't fit again, so I was very sad. And what else than retail therapy, right? So I went to my favorite fabric shop and I got two fabrics. One is this amazing purple teddy. I know it's polyester and I do feel bad about it, but I'm gonna make vest out of it. I'm gonna wear it forever and I'm gonna wash it responsibly. So that's that. And then, where is the other one? And then I got another fabric, which is holographic. What the hell? You can wash it in the washing machine, but I'm going to make a bag from it, so it will never really be washed, and it's just amazing. I'm really tempted to make a raincoat, or like at least a rain hat out of it, because I have a black raincoat, which makes me really sad. It's amazing quality, but it's just black, and when it rains, I don't want to wear black, so I think I'm gonna sell it. And maybe I can make like a big rain bucket hat from this fabric, because imagine, that would be just hilarious. Okay, I have to keep cleaning. So here is the status. We can see the floor, which is a great success, and I put the rug down because I think maybe that's gonna stop me from throwing stuff on the floor. I don't know. So this side is nice and organized and decent looking, and we just have a little bit left on the table, so I'm gonna take a little ice cream break now, and then I'm gonna clean up the leftovers here and we can finally go and get creative. It's exciting. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I got a new plant. Look at her. I know these plants die in the winter and it's a bit sad, but I just couldn't help it. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's get to the ice cream and continue cleaning. Almost there, friends. Talking about plants, I have to show you this one because this is like, what? We got it quite a while ago and it was just this red and green, and the leaves look so witchy. And now it started blooming purple and it's like, I don't even know, it's like an alien plant, but it's so beautiful. Oh my god. Look at those leaves. I consider this officially a success. We can see the floor, we can see the desk, Wow, are you impressed? Are you impressed? Do I feel better yet? Not really. Maybe I will. Let's see about that. I'm sitting here in my new favorite position. I don't know why this is very satisfying, but I'm sitting and have my legs propped up against the wall. Very comfortable for 2 minutes, then it hurts, but it's nice. So I cleaned up everything and I made my cup of coffee and I refilled my water bottle so we stay hydrated. And now I'm going to work on my business card, or like a card, because I was actually not selected, but I signed up for a market next weekend in Oslo, so I'm gonna be selling my art on a physical market, and it's just so exciting. It's quite small, I don't know really how many people will come, maybe there will be no one, but it's still nice to meet with other artists and makers from the area, because I don't have any art friends here in Oslo. So I have to really think about my stuff in a different way, because when you sell online it's different than physical. So I ordered some compostable transparent sleeves to protect the art, because normally I use these white paper glassine bags, which is great when you are sending things online, but when people buy it physically, they want to look at it, it has to be protected somehow. So I bought these transparent compostable bags. They hopefully will arrive in time. And now I want to make some business cards, because maybe many people will just have a look around and won't be ready to buy things straight away. So I think for that particular purpose, business cards are a really good idea, but I don't want them to be just like pfft. So I'm going to make them in some kind of interesting shape with like a nice print on the background. I'm thinking a cloud, shape of a cloud, because I have the cutting machine, so I can cut the paper in any shape I want, which is really fun. So I'm going to make a little design of like a cloud. On one side will be all the information. That's seagulls, if you can hear them, probably can. So on one side will be all the normal information, and on the other side will be some kind of cute design. I'm thinking some kind of words, but I don't know yet, because it's a bit difficult to print double-sided and then cut it on the cutting machine, because you need to cut it with like a little, what are they called? Marks, for the machine to know where to start cutting, so it cuts exactly what you want. And if you do in a classic fashion, my battery died again. So yeah, so if you want to align it from both sides and print the print marks, it's not gonna, I'm 100% sure that's not gonna happen for me with my luck. So now I'm not gonna attempt it. So I'm gonna just kind of create really nice pattern from one side, so wherever the machine cuts it, it's still gonna make sense. I hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna design that and I'm gonna make that. So that's what I need for the market. And then I want to make some more products, print out more prints, because I want to bring more of them. It's next Saturday, so it's in less than a week. It's Sunday today. And I want to make some more stickers, and I'll see. I want to also really make earrings. Maybe you saw in my shop I had this plywood earrings, but I want to make some polymer clay earrings as well, and I think that could be a really nice thing to sell on the market. You know, it goes well with the whole style and everything. So I'll see what I can make, but I don't want to get too much ahead of myself and then get overwhelmed and do nothing, as always. So I'm going to start with the card. I also ordered some more material, like a wrap, no, what did I order? Some kind of paper and stuff, so I can make more stickers to have them with me, because since I have the machines now, for Etsy I make it on demand, so when someone orders I make it, but for the market you have to have few of each with you, so I need to produce that. And that's that really. So I'm going to drink my coffee now, and I'm going to design the business card, which will be a horrible struggle. I already know that, because my handwriting is absolutely awful and I can't find any font I like. So let's see see how that goes. But I will keep you updated once the design is finished. I don't think it's exciting to watch me digitally draw, but maybe in a while. So I will drink my coffee now, and I'll be back with you eventually. Okay friends, I'm completely nerding out now, but I was thinking maybe I could add a QR code on my business card, because I have my shop on Etsy at the moment and the link is not very user-friendly to type because it's very long and stuff. So I thought QR code could be a good idea, especially now after COVID. Especially in Norway, everyone is so used to scanning QR codes, because that's what most of the restaurants did for ordering food or registering as a customer. And then I found this website, super easy to make. There are probably thousands of pages you can make QR codes, but here on this one you can change the color and like the shape of the dots and the shape of the markers into, like, let's see, so I now chose hearts and the red color, and like this is how the QR code can look like. Isn't that the cutest thing? I know it's silly, okay, but I think this is just so cute. So I'm going to make a QR code for my business card and I'm gonna add it there because this is just the cutest thing. And you know, you can have also like stars. That's also very, maybe stars would be better. Ooh. And then you can change the stars in the corners as well. Well, maybe that will be better, but I will let you know when I figure it out, because I think I'll add that on my business card for easy access to my store. Cute! So I draw this simple cloud shape, and then I was like, nah, I don't think I like this. It's like a bit childish and I want it to be a bit more fluffy, a bit more whimsical. Let's Google some clouds. Then I was like, you silly girl, you can just look outside a window, can't you? And look at them. If it ever gets sharp enough. There are some excellent clouds out there today. No Google needed. Took me 3 seconds to draw. Absolutely love the shape. So there you go. You see, sometimes when you try to think about it too much, it just ends up a bit like and then you just draw whatever and it's amazing. So that's a lesson I will remember. And now I'm going to try to fill this with the pattern I was talking about, and also with the text from the other side to see how it looks like. I have an idea to try to print it on a blue paper, which makes no sense because clouds are not blue, but you know. And then try to match the color of the text, so once it prints on the blue paper it's gonna end up being red, but that's probably gonna go terribly wrong, so I might end up just printing it on white paper, but let's see. But love the shape, yay! Alright, so I think this will be the back of the business card. I know it looks very saddle, but I really like that. So it's a blue kind of marbly tie-dye background, and then it says "You are magic" all over. And I'm thinking to go kind of one step further and make a tiny holographic decals of one of the sentence, so "You are magic" with the star and the sparkle, and then I will make that holographic on every business card. I will not make like thousands of them, so I think that could work. And then there will be text from the back, which I have not decided on the color yet, but probably red, because red and light blue together looks amazing. So this is the back, and I will come back to you in a second with the front. Okay, so I really like this purple because it's like light but cool, and then I also feel that if I make the holographic things on it, there is a lot of blue and purples in the iridescent light, whatever that is, reflection. So then the back would be like this with some iridescent details, and the front or whatever. I think that could work. It might be that it's completely horrible, but I will try to print out one A4 and try to just make it and see what happens. But I love the shape of the cloud, and I made this QR code and it's made out of little stars, which is just amazing. So I mean, I am happy. I might even finish it, and that means I have finished something for once. So let's try to print one sheet and see how it looks like. All right? All right, friends, so let's make the business cards together. I have this cardstock, so I'm going to print the background first. Let me think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna print the background first. So let's just do it, print, and we just let it do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so sorry, the printer was cleaning herself. Anyway, so this is the background. I think it looks amazing. I love the marble kind of tie-dye effect. The font is really visible even though it's white. So even if I just leave it like that, it's gonna be great. And now I have to figure out how to how to put it back in the printer. So, and let me show you. So I put the front of the business card in the Silhouette Studio. I can't talk anymore. So it looks like this. I'll try the purple one and the pink one, and now I have to print it with the cut, what are they called? Registration marks, yeah. So then I can put it in the cutting machine and cut the shapes. So I can fit 10 on one page, which is not too bad. I made them quite big, but I think that's cool because then you can use them as bookmarks or something. So let me set you back up here again. Yeah, so I'm going to now put the paper hopefully in the right way. What I do is that anyway, card ran out of space. It's one or another with me, isn't it? So I save it in a PDF, and then I open it in the Photoshop and I print it through Photoshop, because then I can set my color printing profiles and it looks the way it should look and not anyhow like weird. So I think that's it. Now I just have to figure out the paper like that, I think, and we print it and we see what happens. This is exciting. Let's do it. Alright, so that printed really nicely. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try the QR code, because I don't know if it's not too small. No, it works, and I put my link tree under the QR code, so when you scan it you get onto the page and there are links to my Patreon, YouTube, everything. So that's amazing. And now I'm going to put it on my cutting mat and ask my lovely Silhouette to cut it. And we will hope for the best. Alright, so it came out of the machine and it's very cute. Let me show you. So this is the back and this is the front, and I think it's It's really cute. Maybe the text on the back can be even smaller, but this way I always find one sentence which I can highlight. So now I don't know what to do. If I should try to make little decals to add the holographic sparkle on the business cards. But I think either way it's really cute. I mean, 10 out of 10. And so I can have it on my little table on the market. I don't know how many to make, maybe, I don't know, 50? But I will try, I will see, because I don't know what's the smallest size this thing can cut. Because this letters now are like 4 millimeters. So I would have to make it very tiny, but that would be really cute, don't you think? That like one sentence would be holographic, and then I could add like 2 holographic sprinkles on the back. I will try. So let me try to put that in the silhouette and try to cut it out, and I'll come back to you to show you if it worked out, because that would be truly magical. So I made the tiniest little decal. Look at that. Camera is working now. It's so tiny, it's like the tiniest thing, and I will try if it fits on the cloud, okay? So you can be here with me. I put it on this little transfer foil so it's easier to, which doesn't want to work, of course. Oh my God. But I think it's because the letters are so tiny. Yeah, no, it does not work, friends. Let me try to fix it, I will be back. I lost R somewhere in the process, okay? But it's very tiny and a bit too much work, but it looks amazing. It's not the best light now, so you can't see the effect, but it has a holographic, you know, and I mean, it does look amazing, but it's a lot of work, and I lost one letter in the way, on the way. But what do you think? I think I'm gonna do it anyway, because it's kind of relaxing, and it just makes it so beautiful. And then I will put few stars on the back. And I don't know, I think these are just super cool business cards, and if I got a business card like this, I would definitely keep it and maybe use it as a little bookmark. So I am going to now cut out these letters a few more times and try to transport them in onto the clouds. I will probably make 3 more sheets, so that's 30. So I'm going to put on some really nice movie and just go for it. These things are really tedious, but when you're not in the mood for making, but you just want to make with your hands, these things are super relaxing. So that's what I'm going to do. And I hope people appreciate it, and maybe I will add them to some orders, or maybe that's an idea for another product, like, you know, bookmarks or something. I have so many products I want to make. I ordered laminator also, which will give me so many more options, like making a bookmarks and then laminate over, so you make sure that it all stays intact and you can use it for a very long time. So I'm really hoping for the autumn I will bring a lot of new products into my shop, because I just love making them so much. Okay, so I think cleaning the room and making something which I'm quite happy with made me feel much better. I'm gonna leave the vlog here, because I'm literally just going to do what I just showed you, and I will see how that goes. And I might come back tomorrow morning or not, I don't know. I don't even know what I filmed this week, but I hope there is something interesting for you. I struggled a lot, painted things I really hated, tried to make stickers and sticker sheets, nothing really worked. Ooh, but now I don't remember if I showed you new sticker sheets, so let me show you really quickly. I'm just grabbing them, don't go anywhere. Alright, so eventually, after losing my shit several times, I made 3 new sticker sheets. This one is completely finished. These 2 need still like a headline on the top, but I'll show you anyway. So one of them is this vegetables. Really cute, don't you think? Like a full bag of vegetables, and they're all separate little stickers you can peel and enjoy. And then I made these amazing, I think they're amazing, I love them, holographic sticker sheets. So one is just with dots. And as I said, there will be like a heading here, which you can use to decorate whatever. You can put them on your bicycle, on your notebook, on your lamp, on your folder, on your computer screen, whatever. Just make very simple a pattern with dots. And another one is this celestial one, which I really love. I'm planning to do a little DIY with them, but there are a lot of different stars and sparkles you can use to decorate your things. You can even use it to decorate your paintings or photos and so on. I wanted to make this for forever, and I finally did it. And it's a really big sticker sheet in a way. It's A6, but it has 60, I think, all over 60 stickers on it, which is, I think, really great, and very little waste. So those are 3 sticker sheets I achieved this week, so I guess that's not too bad. And I also managed to make the dog stickers you, I think, saw it in the previous video. So now I'm gonna finish this, and yeah, I guess that's alright. So if you're seeing this video, the sticker sheets should be in the shop. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for putting up with me and my mental health. I hope to be more positive in the future, but if not, well, it is what it is. If you made it all the way here, you can comment star or something celestial in the comment. That will make me really happy. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you.